From the home of the Padres since 2004, we're live at Petco Park in what they call America's finest city, San Diego, California. It's the one-game National League wild card playoff between the New York Mets and the San Diego Padres. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. I'm joined by Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa. And Danny, as we take in the historical comparison there, these are two franchises that have to feel good about earning their way here into the postseason.
Well, I really love these one-game wild card matchups to kick off the postseason. Kind of tough that your season comes down to one game after such a grinding season, but what's better than a winner-go-home game, especially when that's the case for both teams? Should be a lot of fun to watch.
The old holdout purists may scoff, but I gotta tell you, this is as exciting as it gets, folks. One game to decide who moves on. It's the wild card playoff on the show, and it comes your way next. Blake Snell gets the nod here at home for the National League wildcard game. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
You know, the key for Blake Snell is getting him out on that mound every 5 days. He's had some injuries over the course of his career, but there's no doubting the stuff. He's another guy, upper 90s fastball, good curveball. His slider's gotten a lot better, and he'll mix in an occasional changeup. This guy has a chance to be a dynamic pitcher every time he takes the mound.
Fouled off.
First pitch, 7:05.
The windup and the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Temperature here at game time, 61 degrees. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled away. He'll try again, 1-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Spoils another one, and this is exactly what you're looking for out of your leadoff hitter. Goes the other way as this is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
And this pitcher's got to be frustrated right now. To have to grind that hard, regardless of result. To have to work that hard against the leadoff hitter, he can't be happy with the way this one started.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. And now a chance to meet the Mets. What's important for this lineup as you look to earn a berth into the division series, D-Row?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set, 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And he takes a called strike 1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Row, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
2-2 the count. Again, another foul ball. Another one sent foul.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Here's another 2-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Another try at 2-2.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
That's fouled off to the left side as he makes him do it again. 3-2. And the payoff pitch. And it's fouled away.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound is completely changed during this at bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pham is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Next up for New York, Pete Alonso. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. First offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
Ready with the 0-1. Hit out towards second. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. A run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You know, you always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
Into the box, Michael Conforto, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, 1 run feels like 3 or 4.
And he takes strike 2.
Make a good pitch right here and get your offense back in the dugout after only giving up 1 run.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Mets played a run on a couple of hits. Jacob deGrom is on the mound for the visitors in this NL wildcard matchup. Dan, any thoughts?
This will be interesting. This guy won the NL Cy Young Award last year. He's a solid pitcher, Matt. And one of the things he does, he throws the ball into the strike zone, and he's not afraid of contact. Solid pitcher.
Now into the box, Tommy Pham. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Padres, the left fielder, Tommy Pham.
Here's the pitch. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2
Batting
and then
second,
start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in as he'll take a look at ball one. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's just 2 for 12. The 1-0. Two balls and a strike.
If he's going to dial up 2-0 changeups and have a good feel for it, this offense is going to have trouble breaking through against this guy.
Bases are empty, one man out. Hosmer in front now, a 3-1 count.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A one-out walk here in the home first.
Batting third, not shortstop, Fernando.
Digging in now for San Diego, Fernando Tatis Jr. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. He's set. Here it comes. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Hosmer leads off first with one away. Front door with the slider. He clips the zone for a called strike. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just
Batting
chuckers.
fourth.
They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
And in steps Manny Machado as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. A ball and a strike now to Machado.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
High and wide. 2 balls and a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Three and 1.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
The 3-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Smith finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. So they pick up no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll move on to the second now at Petco Park. The Mets lead it 1-0. Second inning set to go, and that'll give way to the third baseman, J.D. Davis. Now the first pitch. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. To the left side, but it's well foul. And another foul ball. The 2-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Batting 7.
So bases are empty with 1 gone, and that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Check swing called, strike. 0-1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Here now the 2-2. We're in the second. 1-0 Mets early on. Line toward the gap in left center, and this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. This will kick up against the wall now, and he'll pull into second with 1 away.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. Standing in now, James McCann, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Pickoff move to second, and he'll get back in safely. Here comes the 1-0. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Man, I'm interested to see this next pitch. 3 balls pounded on the inside half of the plate. He either has no respect for this hitter or he's setting him up to go down and away.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
So now to the plate, Jacob deGrom. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Here's the 1-0. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. And this is low, ball two. 2-1.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. Sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Swing and a liner. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch to retire the side. A fine sliding catch here will take us to break. We're back with more of this wild card showdown after this. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Will Myers.
The right fielder, Will Myers.
Here's the pitch. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Hit on the ground to third. Davis has got it. And there's one away.
Batting sixth, the catcher.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
That'll bring up Austin Nola. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. Now the pitch.
1-1.
One and two now.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Here comes the 1-2. Is taken for ball two. Fastball well outside. Struck him out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
In to hit will be Trent Grisham. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. They'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Clearly enjoying their time here at the ballpark, as are we. Coverage of the wild card game rolls on after this. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Top of the third set to get underway, and set to go is the second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Number 6.
Now here's the first offering. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. The 1-1. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he can go in right here.
3-2 now. Skied into straightaway right. Myers is under it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Count now a ball and a strike. And there's ball 2 now. One out, nobody on. Two balls and 2 strikes. The count to Francisco Lindor.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Next for the Mets, Dominic Smith flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1-0 the count. Now here's the pitch. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Down in order go the Mets, but they're up 1-0. Here's Jurickson Profar as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The second baseman, Jurickson Profar.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Throw far ahead with a 3-1 count here.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Weak grounder down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting number. The pitcher. Blake Snell.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Blake Snell. Here's the pitch. And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Padres still with the big goose egg in the hit column thus far. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Now batting. Left fielder.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Tommy Pham. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. It remains 1-0. All set for the start of the 4th. And next will be the imposing power bat, Pete Alonso.
Pete Alonso.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
The 1-0 home. Fouled away.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Over at the knees, and that's the 2nd strike. Here now the 2-2. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off, and the count runs full. Michael Conforto waits on deck. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. He takes the turn and heads for second. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And the Mets have something going with nobody out. It's a leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
Stepping in now, Michael Conforto, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1 delivery. Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Conforto is retired, and there's one away.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
J.D. Davis the next at bat, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch, line to the right side, but he gets back in time, safe at second base.
The center fielder, number 11, Kevin Pillar.
So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the fourth, and that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. First pitch on its way, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Alonso at second with 2 down. Grounder down the line at third. Machado is there, over to first, and that retires the side. Mets strand 1, but they lead it 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
And that'll miss up and in ball 2. Popped him up. Davis is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
No one on with 1 down, and up steps the big bat of Fernando Tatis Jr. First delivery to him. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. And he misses again, 2-0.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Into the corner and slicing foul. Now the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. Digging hard. He's headed for third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple. So there goes the no-hit bid as they finally get their first knock of the game.
Better late than never, huh? It was a memorable first hit, too. I thought maybe he was going to be content to stop at second, but no way. He barrels into third with a triple. Maybe that wakes up the dugout, too.
Here's Manny Machado now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Line line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the tying run is in to score from third. It's 1-1.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
So here's Will Myers as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. The 1-0. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hit.
Into the box now, Austin Nola, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. Struck out in his first at-bat. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike 2. The 3-2 pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
To the plate now, Trent Grisham, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. And that misses. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The 2-1 pitch. To 2-2 now.
Okay, if you're in this lineup right here, game on, boys. I know he's got power stuff, but if he's going to come middle of the plate, you better be ready to pull the trigger.
The 2-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. We're back with more of this wild card showdown after this. Chris Paddock, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound.
For the Padres, number 59, Chris Paddock.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that'll bring in the veteran catcher, James McCann. Now here's the pitch. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. skied into straightaway right. After it is Myers. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jacob DeGrom.
So here's the Mets pitcher, Jacob DeGrom. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. Hit back up the middle, scooped up. In time to first, and there are two away.
Now batting, number 6.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. His line includes a single and a fly ball in 2 at-bats thus far. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
Leading up for the
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The second baseman, Jurickson Profar.
Now here's the first offering. Jurickson Profar is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. Here it comes. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Three and 0 now.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Ha-Seong Kim will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 7, Ha-Seong Kim.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
He swings and grounds it to short.
Reined in. McNeil's got it for 1. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
In now, Tommy Pham. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Swing and a liner. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with 2 punch outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hit.
Eric Hosmer.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Eric Hosmer to the plate now as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He was retired after popping out in his last at bat. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first, and he's back standing. On its way is pitch number 75. A ball and a strike, using the slide step to try to control the running game.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Short hop, and he's there just before the tag.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
1-2. Here it is. Count still at 1-2. Pham stands at second with 2 gone. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
2-2. Here it is. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1 left for San Diego. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Matt Strahm takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 55, Matt Strahm.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor.
The shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
First pitch on the way as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. High in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And it's fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. Is laid off for ball 2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Standing in now, Dominic Smith, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. One and two to Dominic Smith. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
So here's Pete Alonso. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0 home. 2 tight with that one. 3-0. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. And he gets the call there. 3-1. Fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
The right fielder, number 30.
Next, here is Michael Conforto for his career in this matchup. He's 1 for 4. Now the first pitch, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
Popped him up. Nola is there. 2 down.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
So now to the plate, J.D. Davis, as he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point. 1-0. Here it is. And there's a line drive. Base hit to left field. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
That was pretty obvious in live action that ball was hit hard, and after analyzing it with our show track technology, we see that our eyes did not deceive us. 114 miles an hour was the exit velo, an impressive swing of the bat.
At the plate now, Kevin Pillar. Makes their way down a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 0-1 offering. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Smith at third. Alonso at second. Davis on at first with 2 down. 2-1 the count to Pilar.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
And he fouls this one off. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Two pitches fouled away. 2 out, bases loaded. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. Mets leave them loaded. Score remains tied 1-1. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr.
The shortstop, Fernando Tatis.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll go after a curveball off the plate, it's strike 1. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Down and away, ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Now the 2-1 is taken. Ball 3.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Hit hard to third. Davis brings it in, and that's out number 1.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
First pitch of the AB now. Manny Machado is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. High in the air out to center field. Chasing after it is Pilar. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, right fielder, Will Myers.
Here's Will Myers. It was a base hit last time up. And now the first pitch. And a cold strike on the outside part of the plate.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Padres down in order. Still tied 1 apiece. Emilio Pagan is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 14, Emilio Ta-da!
At the plate now is James McCann. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's gone 2 for 8. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
And a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1. Brendan Nimmo will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Might have jammed him a little there, as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. Another 1-2 delivery. Now this is on the ground here for Profar at second. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, number 6.
Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in, Jeff McNeil. He flew out in his last AB. From the stretch.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work just picking apart the corners.
Here's the pitch. Popped him up. Profar is there for it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Dylan Betances will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Number 68, Dylan Betances.
And now Austin Nola, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Leading up for the Padres, the catcher, Austin Nola.
First offering on its way. The 1-0 home.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
Fouled off. Now the 2-1. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Stepping in now, Trent Grisham. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Pilar is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Jurickson.
Jurickson Profar digs in next. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. The pitch.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
The pitcher, number 14.
Luis Camposano will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 21, Luis Camposano.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
And he gets a piece of it here on 2-0 as this is foul tipped straight back and into the catcher's mask, as you can hear that one from way up here. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Three and two, full count.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Now batting, left fielder, Tommy.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Wow, the Padres have been scuffling so far. They need to get a big hit, and it's about time somebody comes through right about now.
Fouled away. He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game. Padres leave a pair, Score remains tied 1-1. Craig Stammen has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 34, Craig Stammen.
Ready to begin the 8th, and stepping in as the veteran shortstop, Francisco Lindor. Here's the first pitch to him. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Into the box, Dominic Smith. Swung on but fouled off to the left. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Same pitch right there. You could tell he measured it, but he still missed it. Let's see if he goes back to that one more time.
1 out, nobody on. The slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think he got a shot to stay inside that one.
And he holds off there as the count goes even to the Mets left fielder. It's 2-2. Now the pitch. He lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run.
Number 4, Albert.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the AB on its way, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
Hey, after those two breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. And he fouls this one off. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Grisham is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The right fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
So two are gone in the Mets half of the eighth, and up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. First pitch of the AB now.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Comes set, the 0-1. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. J.D. Davis would be next. The payoff pitch. Hard hit ball to second. He's right there. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Mets leave one. Still tied, one apiece. Albert Almora will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
For the Mets. Now playing left field.
Robert Gesellman is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Now pitching for the Mets. Number 44, Robert Gesellman.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
The first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
He's set, and the pitch.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman. 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the inning opens with the Padres getting their leadoff man on base.
The batter, the shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. So a 2-run shot to left center. As they've taken the lead, it's 3-1.
Our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did.
The third baseman, number 13.
At the plate, Manny Machado, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The 0-1 pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Chopper to short. Fielded cleanly, and there's one down now.
The right fielder, number 5, Will Myers.
Next to dig in, Will Myers. Lifetime matchup numbers with Gesellman. He's 1 for 4. And now the first pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Chasing after it is Pilar. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Nola.
Next to stand in is Austin Nola. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch on the way. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Liner towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. The Padres get a couple of runs in the inning on the 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Metropolitans. It's now 3-1 Friars. Drew Pomeranz Comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Now at the plate, here is J.D. Davis, singled in his last at-bat.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Called strike in a dangerous location there. 1-2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Fouled off. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Again, he sends it out of play.
Hey, I know that ball just pushed foul just a little bit to deny him of a home run, but he has to feel good about his approach at the plate. Stayed inside the baseball and drove it the other way with power.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the ninth. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Standing in now, Kevin Pillar. As it's on the ground toward the hole, Hosmer has it. Throw on to first, and the Mets are down to their final out.
The catcher, number 33, James McCann.
Into the box, James McCann. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. Pham is there. Makes the catch and the ball game is over.
Wow, talk about a do-or-die situation. Amazing. They find a way to win the wild card game and advance to the division series. I know the home crowd made a difference cheering them on, and now they have all the momentum going into the next round.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. So for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. The postseason is in full swing, folks. You've been watching the National League wildcard game.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Mets, 1 run on 6 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 37 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Petco Park, a sellout. 40,209. The Padres thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.